Hello friends, I am back and I just wanted to hop on and talk a little bit about the foreclosure information that's just came out in Las Vegas. I did channel 3 yesterday. It was on at 5 o'clock last night, kind of covering what's happening there, and I just kind of wanted to hop on here and give you guys a little bit of the information. So Nevada came in number 1 for the most foreclosures in the nation, and Las Vegas is exceeding that. So Las Vegas is the main driving force of that. It's somewhere, the numbers are around, it's like for every one foreclosure, it's 2,200 and estimated amount. I don't have the numbers on me right now. So it's actually not that much. It's nothing to like start jumping and saying, oh my gosh, it's 2008 again, but it is a signal. And the thing with it is, Las Vegas is always first, and that's why so many economists keep an eye on Las Vegas, because we're always first. We're like the lab rats, as I said in my interview yesterday, for housing market action. So everybody's got their eye on us and are, quick to jump when they see that we're getting more foreclosures. And part of the reason we're getting more foreclosures is, if you want to get it down to the core situation, it's inflation. People aren't able to pay their bills. So it's a lot of pre-foreclosure, right? It's not full on, steps of the bank foreclosures yet. It's people who are going into pre-foreclosure. It's like the start of it. I wanted to talk a little bit about ways of getting around that, because at the end of the day, okay, yeah, I'm a realtor and my job is to sell houses, but when I sell a house, I sell people houses for them to keep them for the rest of their life, and I sell dream homes, and I'm not in the business of, being a shark. I'm not a shark. So I don't claim to be. It's not my gig. But so what's going to start happening is you're going to see a lot of these sharks going to these people who are in pre-foreclosure, and they're going to offer them, oh, we'll give you $10,000 to fix up your house and sell it, but they're going to take bottom dollar for it, when you could still, in a low inventory market here, get top dollar for your house. So it's something I want to keep people weary of. Also, before you even get to that point, speak to a realtor, an honest realtor who's willing to work with you. Do I have stuff in my teeth? No. An honest realtor who's willing to find other avenues so that you don't lose your house. That's the goal. We don't want you to lose your house. We want you to be able to make your payments. Sometimes you can work with the bank. So, you want to explore those avenues before, giving your house away and losing a bunch of money, or completely losing everything altogether. That's like the last thing we want to see. We don't want another 2008. So we want to, weigh all of our options. So Vegas is the lab rat. Everybody's watching us. Everybody's got their eye on us. And I don't think it's 2008 still. I don't. It's a completely different scenario. We're in uncharted territory. And just like every video I do, I'll do a video and I'll tell you what's going on, and it'll completely change in a couple of weeks. I mean, the market's so volatile that you don't know what you're going to get. So I'm telling you this now, and then the Fed could do something completely different, and we're going to be in a completely different scenario in 2 weeks from now. So this is just sort of informational and never financial advice. It's just giving you the scoop. I am your real estate scoop expert. What else? Oh, so I wanted to talk a little bit, and I took some notes because I wanted to make sure that I had accurate information for you, because there's a lot of numbers, and I'm not, let's be real. This isn't like a, professionally recorded video. I'm sitting in my car talking to you naturally. So I wrote down numbers because I want to make sure I have it right. Okay. So how does a homeowner know that they're in trouble? Obviously you haven't been making your payments. And typically between 3 to 6 months, with no payment, that's when they send you out the notice of default. And when you get that notice of default, that's when you need to start reaching out to people. You need to talk to trusted realtors. You need to don't talk to sharks. Talk to trusted realtors. And you have time. So you have time then between that 3 and 6 months to make your payments right. Okay. You figure it out. Sometimes the bank is willing to work with you. They push them forward, and we see every avenue we could do before we put it on the market. Now, if it comes to that, right, you get it on the market really quick. And you want to get top dollar for it. So you want it to go on the open market in this low inventory situation. We want to see how much equity you have in the house and how much you can walk away with. We also want to consider maybe jumping into a rental just for now until you build back up some, equity, or if you could buy down lower. We weigh all options of what's best and tailored to you and your financial situation because we want you in the best position. So after 90 days, you can keep your house, but you need to get a new mortgage. Now, here's the problem. Now, rates are 7+%. Affordability is going to be a problem. Appraisals are going to be a problem because prices have come down in certain areas except for Summerlin. So you're probably not going to say you're probably not going to, but you can get a new mortgage, but it might not be a better scenario for you. It's really tricky, and that's where you see people going into foreclosure. So 120 days is usually typically when it goes into foreclosure sale and you are out. So that's when they get you out of there. My best advice is to, if you're in this situation, sell your house and get as much equity out as you can. And if you need help with that, please reach out. My information's in the description, and I'm going to put it here at the bottom too. We've been through this a lot with clients, and we've helped them a lot where they were in a really bad financial situation and they had to unfortunately sell their house. And it broke my heart because, it's like I sell them a house because I want them to live in it forever. And it's never a good feeling when they have to leave their home on good terms. But, it's something that we've worked really hard to handle well and handle delicately and with love. And getting them into a better situation, whether it be a rental or buying something smaller, or maybe moving in. A lot of people are doing this right now, and it's okay, moving in with a family member for a while. This is going to be normal for a little while until the market gets back on track. This is not something that people need to be ego about, because this is so many Americans right now are going through this, and it's okay. So I just want to I think it's smart. Honestly, when I hear somebody say, I'm going to move in with my family for a little bit and save money, I'm like, good for you. You're being smart. So, we need to just really think about what's the smartest, best thing to do, get back on track. And I really wanted to dig into this whole, possible pre-foreclosure situation that a lot of people see themselves sliding into. And yeah, I want the best for everybody. I wish everybody the best. And I'm going to put a link to my feature that I did on Channel 3 where we talked about it. Again, it's nothing to worry about. I don't think we're going to see 2008. I really don't. I don't think it's going to get that bad. But, you never know in this market. You never know when there's going to be a black swan event. And now we also need to look out for a credit event. And that's something I'm going to get into on another video. But it looks like potentially with treasuries, with the Chinese real estate market, we could potentially experience a credit event, which could really do a lot to the stock market. So, and all markets, the bond market. We'll dig into that at another time, but I really wanted to focus on the foreclosure. So anyway, I want you guys to have a blessed week, and I love you all, and that's it.